Some of the best neighborhoods in Sioux Falls don't show up on the first page of Google. They're not always trending. They're not the fastest growing. They're not the ones everyone's talking about on those Reddit sites or the relocation forums, but they're steady, and steady often wins in the long term. If we haven't met yet, I'm Albert Heisen V. I help people buy real estate in Sioux Falls, and I believe real estate done wisely builds stability for people and can even help fuel God's kingdom through intentional decisions. Today, we're talking about hidden gems. When people relocate to Sioux Falls, they type best neighborhoods in the search bar, and what they find are the same 3 or 4 repeating neighborhoods over and over. The repetition creates competition, competition creates price pressure, and price pressure creates urgency, and urgency can distort your guy's perspective. The problem is, what I look at is, where should we live, right? And it sounds more like, what if I missed the best area? That's what I think about when I think about you guys, right? If everyone else knows something that I don't, what if we buy something that isn't appreciating fast enough? And here's what I believe for you guys. The best neighborhoods isn't the loudest one. It's the one that supports your long-term goals, right? You might find the best one and you're like, this third best one does everything we need. And this is where your foundation thinking matters. Building your house on the rock often looks steady and intentional. It's not flashy, it's not loud. Some of the strongest long-term decisions don't trend, they endure for you. So let's talk about some of those enduring areas. First is All Saints. There's something fitting about the name itself, All Saints. A place that suggests legacy, heritage, people who've gone before you, right? The saints go marching in, or, like the saints in the Bible, like there's people that have gone before you. This neighborhood offers proximity to downtown without the pressure, close enough to enjoy the restaurants, but far enough that you don't feel constantly like a constant activity outside your door. The streets feel residential, the rhythm feels slower, the homes feel established. And here's what I consistently notice when walking these areas with people relocating. There's continuity. The Bible talks about being surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses. There's something powerful about living in a place where families have put roots down over time and creates a community. It doesn't feel transient, it feels grounded. I've even worked with buyers that have assumed downtown was their only central option until they saw the All Saints and realized they could have access without the chaos. Connections without overwhelming feelings. The Cathedral District. Now, this one fits a specific type of buyer. If you love architecture, mature trees, community identity, and homes with personality, Cathedral has depth. It also has a couple of different parks, a great outdoor pool system over there as well. A cathedral isn't built quickly, it's built intentionally by generation. It stands for something lasting. That's what you could think about with the Cathedral District. It is lasting. Sioux Falls on Minnesota Avenue right now is trying to create like a little bit nicer homes. The new with the old fit together, and it's really cool actually. These homes aren't cookie cutter builds though. They have character, they have great woodwork, they have history, they have stories embedded into the walls. You can't replicate that with a new construction. Stewardship matters. Older homes require care. They require maintenance, intentional ownership. And that's not for everyone. Seriously. If you're coming off a rental and all you want to do is have something new and nothing break, older homes with character, not for you. But for the right person, there's something meaningful about preserving what was built well. Character neighborhoods don't rely on trends, they rely on the identity of the home. Now, let's not skip this next part because this is where hidden gems quietly outperform popular neighborhoods. Okay. Central Sioux Falls near Tuthill Park is one of the most overlooked stability zones in the city. You get mature landscaping, established ownership patterns, central access to nearly everything, and consistent resale value. Now, if you're from Sioux Falls watching this video, you're like, dude, everyone knows about Tuthill Park, right? But it's those people relocating gets overlooked a lot of times. There's areas that people are like, you got to go to McKinnon Park, or you got to go downtown, or being close to Tuthill Park. So I am talking to you guys that are relocating here. These neighborhoods don't spike dramatically. They move steadily too. Let me give you a quick framework I used with buyers considering a hidden gem area. One is they evaluated turnover rate. Are homes selling consistently, even if not explosively? Then they evaluated the infrastructure maturity. Are roads, utilities, and schools already established? And 3 is evaluating their emotional response. Does it feel like a place that ages well to them? Hidden gems often win because they're already proven. Now, let's talk about older Southwest Sioux Falls, West Side. This area offers something that most fast-growing zones can't do, is breathing room. They got larger lots, less constant construction, predictable resale patterns, lower turnover in certain pockets. For families who don't want to live inside development zones, older Southwest neighborhoods feel like a pretty good bet, right? Not necessarily. Appreciation isn't just about speed, consistency. Some of the most financially stable areas in our city are the ones that don't swing wildly. They attract buyers that are just like steady Yetis. They weather market cycles really well. And like when the hype cools down around a hot new neighborhood, the stable neighborhoods often hold their ground. And I work with a relocating family who initially wanted a fast growing, it was awesome, new, impressive. Then when we drove through the mature trees in the neighborhood, this is like a place our kids will remember. It almost felt like a time capsule in the 90s where you could just like, hey kids, go out and ride your bikes. Stranger danger is a thing, but we've lost the sense of neighborhood feel where we could just send our kids out and not feel worried about them anywhere not coming back. So here in Sioux Falls, where you can get that 90s time capsule feel, where the kids will remember those times. And that's when you just realize you're not shopping for houses, you're evaluating legacy, you're evaluating mindset and what your kids stick with them. Hidden gems are often ideal for buyers who value peace, families who prioritize mature landscaping, relocators who want established infrastructure, investors looking for steady demand, homeowners who want predictability. They're not better for everyone, but they're better for certain people, right? So alignment always beats popularity. If you appreciate these videos going deeper than the ranking list, subscribe. I post weekly videos explaining Sioux Falls honestly so you can move strategically instead of reactively. And if you're thinking about relocating, I've put together a free Sioux Falls relocation guide that walks through neighborhood types, cost structures, and long-term planning so you can make a confident decision before you commit. It's linked below. I'll leave you with this. Everyone who hears the word of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. Matthew 7:24. Hidden foundations often last the longest. I'll catch you on the next video.